You're welcome back to the program. You're still watching the Afia Morning Weekend Show. And of course, we are going to be rounding it all off with an exclusive interview with MUNACHI4U, who is an artist. I mean, his style of artistry, or his artistry talent, English I want to speak, is up to him because it's going to be the next page you're going to be seeing. Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good morning.
Tell us a bit about yourself. I mean, when I saw MUNACHI4U, I was like, okay, who is this person? And I saw gospel artist, and I was like, the style is unique. Gospel artist with, with twist, with earrings. I saw the photo shoot. I was like,
At first look, you're not going to think about gospel.
It's not giving gospel, but tell us a bit about it.
Okay, like I said, my name is MUNACHI4U. I'm an artist. Then I'm a disciple of Christ. Okay, so my music reflects that, as a child of God, you should show in everything you do. So my music reflects that I follow Christ. So that's I don't have to look like, I don't know, when you say I'm a Christian, everybody has this expectation of how you should look or how you should behave or what you should do or what you should say. So, but the truth is that it's not really the look. It's the transformation from inside out that actually makes you a follower of Christ.
So how do you deal with the misconception of, just like we've said now, looking at you, we don't see the Christian music immediately, except you explain or we hear your music. So how have you been able to deal with those stereotypes around? And secondly, don't you think also that your look is also the saying you should dress the way you need to, the way you want to be addressed? So don't you think also look helps also in passing the information or conveying the information you want to convey?
Well, most times looks is deceptive, People can look a certain way, then you see them behave, and you be like, this person don't look like somebody that will do this thing again. So that's the thing. So I try not to explain myself all the time. I just let my behavior and the output I bring in
be the
judge. So when you relate with me, at the end of the day, you decide if I am who I say I am or I'm not. So I don't try to say, no, I just look like this because of, no, I don't explain myself. I just let time tell the whole truth.
So tell us about your music. How did you now start to, do music? How was, because you're saying that you're a music artist and then you're a gospel of Christ, and then obviously your faith, I think we'll be having a lot of faith conversations today on the show, but your faith now really reflects in your music. So tell us about your music. How did you start your music? Okay,
I didn't actually start making inspirational or gospel related music. I started as a secular artist. I was in a group called JT Boys. You might know we had a song way back then, I think 2010-11. It was called Ogwazo. It was quite popular. So I started as a secular artist before God started working in me, and things began to change based on what kind of songs I make and the music I put out. So I started at a very young age, first in the choir. I played drums in the church. My dad is a pastor. My mom is a pastor. So that was, my dad sings. My mom leads praise and worship in church. So that's the influence from them. So basically I started in church just as a choir boy, a drummer. Before I went to school, joined the group. And from there, professionally, I started making music professionally from 2009.
Wow. Yes. That's a long time, really long time coming. And then your journey into the kind of music that you make now, when did you start?
Let's say 2016, I made my first gospel sounding kind of song.
How's the gospel industry like?
Well, I can't say because I'm not.
Say it though.
Because there's, it's almost the same thing with the secular.
No,
it's business. It's business. For you, when you say gospel, you think everybody is there for God.
So there's no situation where God comes first before the business.
In some places,
Okay.
it depends on the individual. Yes, but basically it's business. If you come in, you see that this is business first before any other thing.
But do you think it's supposed to be so?
It's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. But that's why I said it depends on the individual. Because some people actually put God first. Some people is just about God. Yet, then others just want to sell
their market.
Make their money. The only thing is that they are in church. So, but when you see them behave or you interact with them, you see that
it's different as well.
Yeah, the music is not reflecting in what the
person is saying.
Because a lot of times people think that gospel artists should not charge, gospel artists should not do this particular. There's just this. I don't know the pedestal that they put gospel artists.
Should be like this.
Should be like this. Gospel artists should not sell out centers. But then if we're seeing tickets, this is December tickets, artists are charging as high as 120K. Regular tickets. Tickets are very expensive. But a gospel artist will put 7.5. They say why?
Do
you understand? So gospel artist is God. Why should you not?
Like the person not using money to prepare the whole thing.
Okay, that's the
thing. They use anointing oil to buy it to set lights. I don't know. It's very crazy. The kind of expectations
should I give them
crazy
venue? Interesting.
But how do you so I know that there are gospel artists, music ministers that do not charge, for ministrations and all of that. What is your take on that?
It's okay if that's your conviction. If that's your conviction and you are okay, God said you should do this. I can't ask you why, you get. But then there are other ways you can make money from music without charging directly, like maybe charging for ministration.
So what are the other ways you can explore?
Yeah, there's distribution platforms where you distribute your music to streaming platforms. And people stream your music and you get paid.
From there, you can take a little while.
Yes, it does. It does take a little while, but if God sent you, He will provide for you.
Exactly.
You get, so that's why I said, if that's what God asks you to do, that means He had made provision for you to be able to survive and do that without having to struggle. Yes, but then there are other people that God allows you to use your gift to make money and to feed yourself and feed the people around you. So it depends on your...
All right. And someone who has tested, you started with secular music, now you're fully in gospel music. What's your take on remixing secular music and turning most of the keywords to Christian keywords?
Because a lot of times you listen to some music and this is secular.
This is secular song,
and then you just maybe now hear Lord or you just sprinkle it. So it now begs the question, is the difference between gospel music and secular music lyrics?
It's the difference between gospel and, gospel actually is that God gave His only begotten Son to die for the sins of the world. That's the gospel. The term gospel music as a genre now is just something they use to like bring in people from the church into the music industry. Okay, now they make music about the gospel. There's people that make music about the gospel of Christ. Then there's people that just sing, but clean lyrics, not bad words.
Yes, we have clean lyrics.
So those, they should, I don't think that gospel should be a genre. It should not be a genre. Like the gospel is about Christ. Jesus died. That's the gospel. The music is music.
Now you have music that convey this particular
Now, if the message in the music can be different, it can be about love, about your wife, about your girlfriend. Then that have Christ in you, it can be about your relationship with Christ. So it can be on a hip hop beat, Afro beat, high life beat. Those are the genres. The gospel is not supposed. I don't like to get into this argument. So, but you get my point.
I get where you're coming from. You feel like the gospel industry,
shouldn't be a kind of.
It shouldn't be an industry. It shouldn't be an industry. It's not right.
But are we supposed to, as Christians, be in the same box with people that are not, as we are said to come out from among them?
No, Jesus did not say that. Christ said, I am sending you as sheep in the world where there's wolves. He did not say, I am bringing you out. When he prayed, he said, Father, I'm not praying so that you will take them out of the world. I'm praying so that you keep them.
Yes.
Even in the world. You get?
Yes.
So here is a secular
gathering.
This is a secular
space
platform. You get? I guess you're a Christian. You're a Christian. I'm a Christian. So should they call here Afia, Gospel Afia TV or something like that?
No.
No, it should not be so. You get? So the term gospel industry is not right. I don't think it's right. I think you can say I'm a like I said, I'm a disciple of Christ. I make music. You get?
I think I understand what you're saying. I think you're getting to what I'm saying because a lot of times, and then this also now begs the argument that you see people who make clean music and then you're like, oh, this person is secular. And they're like, no, even the people that are secular, they're not children of God. You know, do you understand? So it now makes it look like as if this person is doing gospel and this person is doing secular music, this person is a bad person. And sometimes puts them in a box. Let's not call names, but there's a particular artist who his previous album was love related and this album is more gospel. And it was like he doesn't want to put in a box. Like he makes music.
He makes clean music.
He wants to make clean music. And we're seeing generation of young people now making clean music. This album can be gospel, maybe the theme can be focusing more on Christ and everything. And then the next album can be love, relationships, grief, and all of that. Because somebody said something, I saw it tweet. Somebody said, is it Adua KO that you're going to use on your wedding day?
Yes, because
I understand.
There's this argument on social media that why gospel artists don't make love songs. That's why when you go to, maybe a pastor is having a wedding and they are playing some unclean songs. Because you've told them that it's wrong for them to be in this industry. So that then you don't have anything
to use,
to use when there's, because
my question actually is, I understand the place of clean song. Yes, we are supposed to be diverse. We singing Christian song or gospel song does not mean you should only do praise and worship. There should be clean songs for every occasion we have in Body of Christ. But what I'm saying is exactly as you're doing it, aren't there supposed to be a difference from you and the other person?
Of course.
You understand? That's one question. Then my main question was, you hear people, when you hear this, you know that this is a secular song. So it's a secular song, gong gong. But then now when somebody that is a Christian is singing it, you're not hearing, maybe the keywords there was not okay when it was a secular song. They'll now clean it. And now add Jesus, my Lord, and all those to it. Do you find it okay?
Well,
I think we'll leave it at that. I
can't say
it at that. We're already out of time. We are already out of time. We're going to leave it at that. Thank you so much, Munachi. Thank you so much for joining us today on the weekend show. You're going to be signing us off with a song from you. But first, Ogochukwu and I will have to sign out. Thank you so much for watching the Afia Morning Weekend Show today. Thank you so much. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. Enjoy yourself this Christmas. I think the next time we're going to see you will be literally after Christmas and Boxing Day. So enjoy yourself. Don't listen to Ogochukwu. Eat, make merry, visit friends,
enjoy myself.
do all those things that you have to do. My name is Favor Obinyaluva.
My name is Ogochukwu Osai. Thank you so much for being part of the program. The program has not ended. We still have him to serenade us, so stay tuned.